back, and I'm pleased to be joined by Rush's Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson. Guys, as much as I would love to pretend that you guys thought, we haven't seen our old buddy Darren in a while, let's hit London, I suspect that there are shenanigans afoot. Would you tell me about the shenanigans?
There are shenanigans. We're going back on tour, so something
Fantastic.
to talk about.
And you're not talking about the North American tour. You're talking about...
No, we're going to come to the UK and Europe, for sure.
Brilliant. I'm so excited about this. What has instigated getting back out on the road? North America, Europe, UK, all of that. Something changed? Because obviously, I saw you a number of times since 2012 when you were last over here, and I'm sure I've asked that question every time, and it's always been a no, and nothing has happened, and now it's happening. So why?
Well, there was a lot of things that led up to it. I think the first attempt that Alex and I had of thinking about another tour was after we played here in London at Taylor Hawkins' tribute concert with the Foo Fighters. And that was an incredibly emotional day. And when we finished our set, we gathered with a bunch of them backstage, all of them encouraging us to go back on tour. So when we got back to Toronto, we were still kind of high from that moment. And we started talking about it because it felt like in some way we had denied our participation in Rush once the band stopped, and so playing them again with different drummers, we sort of reclaimed the music, bands and music goes on forever. Why don't you pick it up from there and then fast forward to 2024?
We just kind of jammed. We just trying to get the fingers in shape. The next thing we knew, we thought we'd try playing some Rush songs. We really hadn't played them in a few years. And it was just so much fun. We really enjoyed it. We were really terrible, but it was a lot of fun. And it turned into this great project to get back into shape and to become a player.
A player of Rush music.
A player of Rush music, yes.
It's a full-time job.
Totally.
Yes.
It's so challenging. When you do it every day for 40 years, that you can read a newspaper while you're playing. But when you get away from it and revisit it, you suddenly realize how difficult.
Yeah, those songs are hard.
They're hard. They really are hard. We made them hard, not expecting to, have a problem later. But it's immensely satisfying to play these songs and to get through them. And of course, the problem was we didn't have a drummer, and we had to look at filling that very, very difficult space to fill.
So my bass tech, Scully, he had been on tour with Jeff Beck. He worked with Jeff Beck for the last 3-4 tours. And on the last tour, there was a drummer, Anika Nilles. And he came back from that tour just raving about how great she was and how nice she was. And he said, well, if you ever decide to do a solo project or something with Al, think about it. So I brought her up to Al, and we just arranged a Zoom call with her, and it went really well. And we said, would you come to Canada, jam with us for a few days and play a few Rush songs and see how that goes? And by the end of 5 days, we sort of had a drummer.
Talking to Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson of Rush.
What can we expect from this new tour? I think it's been floated that there's going to be a tribute to Neil as part of it. Is that going to be sort of an overarching thing throughout the show, or will there be like a set
There'll
piece?
be a couple moments throughout the show. One moment in each set.
Yeah, we're going to do 2 sets. Each set will be about an hour, a bit more, with an intermission, of course. And in each of those sets, we'll do a bit of our own way of tributing to Neil. And of course, his presence will be throughout the evening. Anika knows about 25 songs now. We've had numerous rehearsals with her. And we just let her know yesterday that we've added another song to the set list. So we're going to hope to learn around 40 songs, and we will change the set every day a little bit, but 40% of the set will be different from night to night to night to night.
And that's going to feed into, because you're doing double nights in most of your days.
So many Rush fans go to multiple shows, so it's nice to provide a difference, for each of those sets on a 5-night cycle.
What are the challenges of putting together a tour like this? This one's a long time coming. This one's a bit unusual, I think. I think it's safe to say. But what are the challenges of putting this tour together?
In the past, we always rehearsed a lot, and in the past we would rehearse on our own individually for maybe a month, and then we would get together and rehearse for a month, and then we do a couple of weeks full production rehearsals in a venue. So by the time you hit the stage on the first show, you're seasoned. It's like the 20th show. The difference this time around is that we're rehearsing for about a year. Seriously, before the show, we just really want to be at our absolute peak.
What do you guys do are doing personally to prepare for this tour?
It's playing. Plus, we both have vocal coach now, and
fitness is really important to both of us. We're working out a lot.
That's what I was wondering, if there's diet and exercise and all of that.
We just spent 2 weeks at a health clinic, and this is the second time we've done that, and I will say that it's been incredibly heartening for Al, because
changed my life.
He has some health issues, and we went there last January, and I can honestly say we would not be doing this tour if Al hadn't had such a great experience at that health facility. And we both walked away feeling amazing, and he solved some of his issues that now he feels more confident to be able to go out on the road. So really, taking care of his health, the whole tour was sort of waiting for that. So we're looking after ourselves best we can, and working out, and it's just going to be nothing but work from now until June 7th, when the tour starts.
Yeah, but you're going to savor it, aren't you? This is fun work, isn't it? Is this fun work?
It's fun work, for sure.
More fun every day, the whole idea of it. And as we're getting tighter and more back to our normal level of playing, it's really, really exciting.
Brilliant. I just can't wait. I mean, it's going to be a long year for us waiting, and it's probably going to fly by for you guys, but keep up the exercises, do the Pilates, take your vitamins, and you too.
Okay. Thanks, Dan. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.